Hi everyone, welcome to Technology World Hub. Happy Diwali to everyone. Today, as per viewers' demand, like some of my viewers, Priyank Patel and some other viewers demanded me for creating one real-time scenario using JMeter. How exactly? On real time we performance testing using JMeter. That I am going to show you. Okay, let's start this. Okay guys, in the last series we discussed how to install JMeter in Windows 10 and also we perform one testing using Google. I highly recommend whoever not attended that class, please go back and see that video so that you will get basic knowledge on installation and how to check or test one performance testing using JMeter by taking example of Google. In this session, we are going to discuss and we are going to create a full real-time e-commerce performance test from scratch in Apache JMeter GUI. Okay, this is just like a real-time scenario, like how exactly you are going to perform performance testing in industry or in your job. Okay, so for this I am going to use or will use a public demo site, that is https://demoblaze.com. This is a real safe online store for learning. Okay, on using this site we are going to do one performance testing under real-time e-commerce performance testing. Okay, scenario. So this is, as I mentioned, a real-time e-commerce performance testing scenario. The flow will be login, browse products, add to cart, place order. Okay, with CSV parameterization and realistic think times. Okay, so this scenario we are going to cover. Let's start this. Let's open launch and create test plan. Okay, let's open Apache JMeter GUI. Okay, let's open that. 1 minute guys, so let me open 1 second, so it will be 1 second. Yeah, so in my case it is C, Apache JMeter 5.6.3. then after that go to bin. You just check where exactly we have that Apache JMeter 5.6.3. okay, just go to bin and open the bat file jmeter.bat. okay, just click and run. Okay, so now it will open this. Okay, so what you can do, just see the steps. Open Apache JMeter GUI. okay, that is done. In the left panel, right click, test plan, add thread group. Okay, so just what you do, click on test plan, add thread group, threads, that is users, and click on thread group. Okay, once that is done, rename it to e-commerce user flow test. Okay, just name the test plan just rename the test plan. Okay, 1 minute. This is not user, this is basically thread group name. Okay, so just rename the thread group. Okay, just enter the name, and if you click somewhere it will be updated. That thread group name has been updated, that is e-commerce user flow test. Okay, then configure, let's say number of threads 10, ramp up period 10, lookup count 1. Okay, let's say number of threads is equal to 10, ramp up period, number of threads in the bench, number of users. Ramp up period means total time taken by all the users to load. Okay, that is, let's say take 10 seconds. And loop count, number of times each user will execute, 1 time. Okay, let's say thread count is 1. Okay, so this means 10 users will start gradually within 10 seconds. So what does that mean? 10 users will start in 10 seconds. Okay, ramp up period is 10 seconds. So all the users should start. So loop up count is 1. Understood? Then next step, once that is done, add HTTP request defaults. Okay, so now what you will do, just click on e-commerce user flow test. So just click here, then just add, one second, just add request. Okay, just hold on. E-commerce user flow test, add config element HTTP. Okay, config element. So you need to add, then just go to config element, then what you will do, HTTP request defaults. Okay, then after that just fill the details. You need to fill the details. Okay, protocol HTTPS. See, protocol will be HTTPS. Okay, this is the protocol, and the server name or IP, that will be API demoblaze.com. Okay, this is the server name or IP address. So this is api.demoblaze.com. Okay, once that is done, then so what happens, this sets the base URL, that is all requests will go to https://api.demoblaze.com. okay, next, add CSV data set config parameterization. Okay, so what you will do, right click e-commerce user flow test, add config element CSV data set config. Okay, so what you will do, just right click again, then add, then config element, then CSV data set config. Okay, done. Then next one, yeah, so here we need to set up all the details. So for example, we'll give the CSV dataset file name as users.csv. okay, so what I did, I just kept that in my local. One second, let me show you. It is there with me, so I have kept here. Then JMeter projects. Okay, see JMeter projects, commerce test. So basically I just kept here. Let me open that. It contains username and password. So user 1 password 1, user 2 password 2, like that. I just kept all the value here. Okay, around 50 username and passwords. So that one I am going to browse and upload here. So just if you'll see here, yeah, okay, file name. So let me go to JMeter GUI. Then on file name, just click on browse, and you will go to 1 second, just go to C. Okay, in my C drive I have JMeter projects, commerce test, then after that users.csv. okay, just open this. Okay, done, this is open. Then after that, variable name, username and password. Okay, just maybe copy this and go to Apache. Then variable name, you just need to put like this, username comma password. Okay, then ignore first line, false. So here also ignore first line, false. Perfect. Then recycle on end of file, true. Recycle on end of file, true. Perfect. The next one, stop thread on end of file, false. Stop thread on end of file, false. Perfect. Absolutely, it's fine now. Then after that, okay, add HTTP header manager. Similarly, click on e-commerce user flow test, add config element HTTP header manager. Okay, just right click, add config element HTTP header manager. Okay, next we will add the headers. Okay, so for that, how we will add, and we will provide a name and value. So just add, see in below, if you will see, there is add button, just click on add. Okay, then after that, under name put the value, under name and value. So under name, just put content type. Okay, just put content type. Then under value, just put application/JSON. Okay, application/JSON. Next, under name put accept, and under value put application/JSON, comma text/plain, comma slash. Okay, then just click on add, and here just put accept. Okay, just put accept, and after that just put application/JSON, then text/plain, comma slash. Okay, okay, just enter that. Okay, this is done. Then next, add think time, that is timers, to simulate realistic user delay. Okay, for getting the realistic user delay, for simulating realistic user delay, just add think time. So right click, then add timer, uniform random timer. Okay, so right click on e-commerce user flow test thread group, then add, then timer, then uniform random timer, right? Uniform random timer, correct. So let's do this, add timer, uniform random timer. Okay, so here we will mention the value. Let's say constant delay offset is equal to 2000. Constant delay offset 2000, that is 2 seconds. Okay, then next, random delay maximum 3000. So random delay maximum is equal to 3000. 1 second. 3000. Okay, random delay maximum is 3000, that is 3 seconds. So next will be add login request. Okay, next step will be add login request. That is right click on e-commerce user flow test, add sampler HTTP request. Okay, so click here, add sampler HTTP request. Okay, here one by one we are going to add. Let's say first one is login. Okay, so let's name it as login. Okay, so here field will put method post and path will be login. So method will be post, here method will be post and path will be slash login. Okay, this is the path. The next one, so add, then sampler, then HTTP request, and this one will be 1 second. So we need to put the body value actually, so click body tab. Okay, 1 second. So under login also we need to add the body data. So let's say click on body data, below it is body data, we will just click that, then after that enter this value. Okay, this value in the body data. Okay, that's all. So then go to next HTTP request, give the name, 1 second. Okay, add browser products request. So give the name, let's say browse products. Next one is, let's say, browse products. In that it will be a get method, and for path provide slash entries. So for path, basically this loads the home page. So what I can do, path will be slash entries and it is a get method, right? So it's a get method. This loads the home page. Understood? Okay, next add to cart request. Similarly, just go here, then create add, then after that sampler, then HTTP request. Okay, so with that, yeah, HTTP request, then add to cart, we name it as add to cart. Okay, then after that method will be post and path will be slash add to cart. So method will be post slash add to cart. Add to cart. 1 second. Add to cart. 1 second. So it will be add to cart. Let's check this. Add to cart. Okay, sorry, this will be the name. Name is add to cart. Okay, 1 second. So name is add to cart, that is absolutely fine. But the endpoint will be slash add to cart, this way, and method will be post. Okay, method is post, then path will be slash add to cart. Okay, then next in the body just paste this. Okay, in the body, that is body data, just paste this. Okay, okay, so next one second guys. So next add place order request. Okay, one more sampler will create, that is add sampler HTTP request. Add sampler HTTP request, and this one will give the name as HTTP place order. Okay, we'll give the name as place order. Understood? Yeah, so basically we'll give the name as place order. I mean the path, sorry, it's not path, it's the name actually. HTTP request name, that is place order. And okay, the method will be post, and the path will be, one second, the path is delete cart. Okay, so path is delete cart. One second, just checking. One second. Yeah, delete cart, that is absolutely correct. Okay, yeah, and the body data, okay, this is the body data. Then okay, once that is done, we simulate checkout by clearing the cart. Okay, then what we'll do, add listeners to view results. So we'll add view results tree and summary report. Okay, how we'll do, right click, e-commerce user flow test, add listener, view result tree. So what you can do, click here, the main directory, then add. Okay, one second. So basically right click on e-commerce user test, add a listener, view results tree. Okay, so what we can do, add listener. One second. So e-commerce user flow test, yeah. So e-commerce user flow test, add listener, then from the listener we will check view result tree. Similarly, add listener, okay, add listener, one second, add listener, view, summary report. Okay, these are the two main components. Then after that, save the test plan, click file, save as. Okay, so what you can do, just click on file, save test plan as. Okay, so from file, click on save test plan as. This is better approach. So what you can do, just write down Okay, one more time I can tell. So just click on file. Okay, click on save test plan as. Okay, then here just provide some meaningful name. Let's say real time JMeter. I'm going to say real time JMeter test. Anything you can provide .jmx. Okay, so let me save this. Okay, now what I can do, I will just click on run button. See, start button I meant to say. This is the green start button. Just click that and you will see the result. Like that. Okay, so let's see the result. If we will go to view traceset, see, absolutely working fine. So all got successful. Okay, all the results. If there is any failure, it will show as red. And if you want to see anything, just see that this is the request, post request, and this will be the okay. So everything got successful in the real time. You will do like this. If any failure, it will show as red. Okay, this is, let's say, login. This is, let's say, browse product. This is get method. Browse product will be get. Okay, see, this is 200 request get. This is get, and this is response. See, absolutely working fine. And after that, add to cart. So this will be request, this will be a post request, and this will be a response. In bed, I'm going to say in real time, you will see like this only. This way we are going to test. Here the number of users will be high. For example, here the number of users we are taking 10. There you can take according to as per your requirement. Okay, as per your requirement, you just put the number of users, maximum load basically. So that's it. So if you will see summary report, let's check the summary report. If you will see here, this is summary report. So these are different labels like login, browse products, add to cart, place order, and these are different parameters like maximum, minimum. See, samplers, average, maximum, mean, max. Okay, no error, throughput 7.1 per minute, like that. Okay, in real time it will be faster as we are running in local. So this is the result. Yeah, so basically in view result tree, show each request, response, and status. So it will show the request, response, and status. In result tree, it will show the request, response, and status. Status is pass. Okay, if anything fail means it will be green, and here also it will be not 200. Okay, so it will be something like failure message it will show. Okay, failure error basically. And in summary report, you will get details like average response time, throughput, request per second, all these things, error percentage. Okay, so if all are 200, okay, test successful. So here in this case we have all are 200, okay, right? So that's the test is successful. Then next if we'll see, yeah, so that's how we will do in the real time. So for example, 1 second, yeah, this is summary report. So summary report, what this report means, I can just walk you through one. This is a performance test summary showing how different parts of your application, that is login, and in our case, for example, here it will be first in is login, browse products. So here it is browse products, not add products. This is a sample which I would take. Browse product. Okay. So browse products, basically browse products. Then after that, add to cart, place order. Add to cart, add to cart and place order. Okay, place order. Okay, so this is a performance test summary showing how different parts of your application behaved under simulated user load. Okay, with simulated user load, how exactly it behaved. Each row represents a specific HTTP request or transaction, and each column gives a different performance metric. Okay, so basically each row, when I told each row, this, if you come to summary report, all these rows like login, browse products, add to cart, place order, all these rows, what it represents? Each row represents a specific HTTP request. Each one is one request, correct? So login is a request, browser product is a request, add to cart is a product, add to cart is a request, place order is a request, correct? And each column gives a different performance metric. So each column, like if you will see, let's say average, mean, max, HTTP dev, error percentage, throughput. Okay, all these things, average bytes per second, sent kilobyte per second, received kilobyte per second, all these columns, what it represents, gives a different performance metric. These are performance metrics. If you will see, like for example, column with their meaning. So for example, label, name of the request, that is login, checkout, everything. Here in our case, let's say login, what else, browse products. So these things, just you can, I mean, these are the things. Okay, labels, these are different labels, name of the request basically. So samplers, what the samplers means, one second, so let me save this. Yeah, if you'll see here, yeah, so one second. Yeah, so what does the samplers means? Number of, one second, something is, let me do that, keep this. Okay, just so samples, number of times the request was executed. Samples means the number of times the request was executed. Then average response time in milliseconds. Mean or max, fastest and slowest response times recorded. Fastest and slowest response times recorded. This is mean and max. Fastest, okay, fastest and slowest response time recorded. STD dev, variation in response times, that is higher is equal to more inconsistent performance. It should be lower. Error percentage of requests that failed. Throughput, requests per second, higher is equal to better scalability. Received, kilobyte per second, data received per second. Send, kilobyte per second, that is data sent per second. Okay, these are the different parameters and their meanings. Okay, next, if you will see how to interpret it, you can just refer this one, like login. If the average response time is low and error percentage is 0, login is performing well. So how exactly you are going to interpret with your result? Okay, like that. If the average response time is low, let's say the average response time is low and error percentage is 0, so login is performing well. Okay, that's how we can calculate. For example, if you will see here, so let's see average. Let's say average. If you will see average, see this is the average. Okay, so 795, 303, 328, 294. Okay, this is the average response time. Here it is a little bit more because we are doing running from local. Machine might be slow, but real time it will be faster. Okay, that's how you will check. You have one template that this will be my average response time. If that is under the value, then it will be okay. If it is above the value, then there is a performance issue, right? And also you will see the error percentage. Error percentage will be 0. See here in this case it is 0, right? These things you need to check. Then for all other modules, for example, all other requests like browse product, add to cart, place order, for this similar way, these are critical for user experience. High response times or errors here could mean slow or buggy shopping flow. Okay, all these things, like for example, add to cart, add to, let's say, add to cart, then browse products. Okay, let's write down browse products, then place order, okay. So all these things, these are critical for user experience. High response times or errors here could mean slow or buggy shopping flow. Understood? In total, this aggregates all requests and gives you an overall picture of system performance. Okay, what to look for? Basically, low average and STD dev indicates fast and consistent performance. So low average and STD dev, it indicates fast and consistent performance. That should be better. So always it should be low average and STD dev. Okay. Then high error percentage suggests inability or bugs in that part of the app. If there is high error percentage, so this will suggest instability or bugs in that part of the app. Okay. High throughput means your server can handle many requests per second. Great for scaling. Okay. High throughput, that is good always. That means your server can handle many requests per second. Great for scaling. Okay. Also you can run this in non-GUI mode. Okay, I think in earlier session also we executed with non-GUI mode with command prompt also. Same thing. Like if for example you will go to command prompt cmd. Okay. Then just run this. Okay. And before that you will make sure that where is your JMeter. So what you do, just go here and do cd and run this. Okay, just make sure that your, one second, let me you will make sure that where is your JMeter folder and your bin folder. Just copy that. Okay, so my details is here. So what I can do, I'll just copy and paste here. 1 second, in the command prompt, and I will run this. Okay, just paste anyway, then I'm going to enter. Okay, and now it will run. So press any key. Yeah, error level 1. So why it is failing? It is showing an error occurred, cannot write to this as folder is not empty. Okay, so what I can do, this results.jtl. okay, one moment, that also I capture. 1 second. If you will go here, if that kind of issue occurred, then what you will do, you need to 1 second guys. So now what we will do, we will just delete the existing this one results.jtl. okay, then we will re-execute this command because already that is exists. So what I can do, I will go to C, 1 second, C, then Apache JMeter 5.6.3 bin. Inside there will be one results.jtl. So let's see that. See, results.jtl. Just delete that. Okay, and try to rerun this. Okay, so after deleting that, just run this command. Okay, 1 second. Yes, just run this. Okay, so 1 second guys, basically okay, 1 second, change then your command again. Okay, let's run this because I think I make it ready earlier also. So yeah, just run this command. 1 second, 1 second guys. Yeah, so just run this. Okay, this is error level 1. Okay, so let me check one more time. So 1 second. Results.jtl, that should not be present. Okay, so yeah, results.jtl is not there. Let me just see what exactly you can see. Delete the existing results file, that is results.jtl that we did. Then after that, run your command again. New file name. Okay, new result file. Okay, so let me run this. One moment, and we'll see the result. 1 second, sorry. Okay, basically it is saying error level not empty. Okay, so it should work. Run. Okay, let's run this one more time. Okay, let's run this. I believe it should work. I don't see any issue here. Something maybe command. Yeah, see, absolutely working fine. Okay, so this is all about command actually. Okay guys, so see, now it is successfully created. In non-GUI mode also, see, it is showing everything, like it executed. Just hold on, it is going to finish, maybe almost finished, but just maybe hold on for some time. This is using non-GUI mode. Okay, yeah, see, absolutely it is working. Just hold on. If you will see here also, like it's showing the result, right? See, one by one for all records, actually it is fetching all requests, is fetching the result. Okay, yeah, perfect, end of run. See, absolutely working fine. So this, all these values like average, okay, mean, max, error is 0, error is all 0, okay, max, mean, average, okay, everything it is showing. Understood? This is through non-GUI mode. So for understanding that, also I have taken something like, for example, so what exactly this tells. If you will see this command, let's first discuss this command which we are running. So this tells JMeter -n. What is exactly -n? Run in non-GUI mode. -n means non-GUI mode, ideal for automation or scripting. Okay. -t means use the test plan file ecommerce_testplan.jmx. Here our test plan is which one? That is real-time JMeter test. Okay, this one. Then -l means save result to results.jtl. Okay, we are just saving the results to results.jtl. Understood? Okay, we are saving the result to results.jtl. If you will see here also, one more JTL will be created, results.jtl. it basically created inside the bin. Hold on for some time, 1 second. Yeah, basically it will create one results.jtl, and in the result.jtl basically the report usually stored. Then after that, okay, if you will understand the performance metric, let's say text execution summary, creating summary, created the tree successfully using C, JMeter, projects, e-commerce. Okay, this is there. Then if you will see the performance metrics, like we got this way, right? Understood? This way, average, mean, max, error, that way we got. So here, if you will see here, if you will compare this one request was executed. Okay, average response time 807, mean max response time 807. Like that, this is one sample for understanding the report. Like that, this here if you will see how many requests, like 5 requests was expected, 170 requests was expected, like that. This is the number of requests expected. Just like first one was executed, executed. Then average response time, here average response time 5.9 per second, 4.8 per second, here 5.6, here 2.9, here 5.3. okay, this is average response time. Okay, in milliseconds. Then mean max response time, mean max, here mean is 360, max is 240. Okay, error, no failures here. See, error is 0. Okay, then throughput 1.8 requests per second. So here throughput, what is the throughput? If you will see, just refer this one so that you can get idea. Average will be throughput. That means here, what is the average? Average means here, like here for this request it is 0.7, this request 5.9, this request 4.8, this request 6.6, this request 5.6, this request 2.9, this request 5.3 per second. This is the average response time. Yeah, throughput we can tell. Okay, a request per second, that is throughput. Understood? The test finished cleanly. What does that mean? The test finished cleanly in few seconds. Your test plan ran successfully. The system responded in under a second. So in this case, how much? It's not under a second because that was like only one test we done for testing. So it is executed in this number of seconds, like kind of 400. Yeah, what is the number? You just check here. In that number it got executed. Okay, finished. See here it is showing active, started 11, finished. Okay, it is showing 11 started, 11 finished, 27 started, 60 finished, 15 started, like that. So basically you just refer this one, I mean this report, and you try to understand this. Okay, this is the report, this is a sample report which I took, and this is the meaning of that. Okay, that's how no error occurred. This was like a quick smoke test with just one earlier, like in previous it was a quick test. Okay, then if you will see .jtl is your raw result file. JTL is the result file. -c -o report generates the HTML dashboard. Both can have unique names per run to avoid conflicts. Okay, then analyze key metrics in the HTML report. Throughput, how many requests per second handled. Average and 95th percentile response time should be within acceptable limit. Error percentage should be less than 1%. So these are the metrics you need to apply in your real time. Okay, this result is from local. I mean to say this response time and all, but in real time the response time will be less because that is faster, environment will be faster. Okay, but this is the way you need to measure in GUI mode and in non-GUI mode. Okay, this is one sample. Okay, but exactly this way you are going to test in real time. Understood? Okay guys, so that's it for this series. I will come up with some new series. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Please like it, subscribe it, share with your friends and family. Anything you want, you just keep on put a comment so that I can reply you. Thank you so much guys.